Michael here, back for a massive week in LEGO news. UCS Venator found early, 2024 Sonic with Shadow and Knuckles, Venomized Green Goblin, new Harry Potter and Speed Champions, LEGO Masters Season 4 cast reveal, and are we finally getting LEGO Taylor Swift?
I am inevitable.
And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First at Amazon, the LEGO Marvel New Guardian ship and LEGO Pixar Up House are 20% off. The LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Viking ship is 23% off, and the LEGO Marvel King Namor's throne room is 46% off. From Jurassic World, the Quetzalcoatlus Plane Ambush is 37% off, and the T-Rex and Atrociraptor Dinosaur Breakout is 27% off. From LEGO City, the Stunts Double Loop Stunt Arena is 35% off, and the Shark Attack Stunt Challenge is 36% off. From Star Wars, the 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack is 20% off. And at Walmart, the ATT Walker is also 20% off. The LEGO Classic Creative Fantasy Universe is 44% off, and the 90 Years of Play is 30% off. Over at LEGO, the LEGO Icons, Concord, and LEGO Ideas Inset Collection sets are now available. Plus, the Back to Hogwarts event ends tomorrow, where you can get the Quidditch Practice Polybag with Harry Potter purchases over $40, and a bunch of Harry Potter sets are on sale. So if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next up, thanks to Jay's Brick Blog, we got our first look at the LEGO Star Wars UCS Venator. This set was found early in an airport store in Malaysia, and it looks like it's going to have 5,374 pieces and retail for around $626. Taking a closer look at the build itself, I think they really knocked this one out of the park, as they capture this unique ship design with all of its angles. The red details like the stripe down the center are quite striking, and there's nice shaping for the bridge section at the top. Not to mention how it looks great from all angles with all of the greebling and the engine detail at the back. On the side of the ship, we can even see the hangar with a small ship inside. And the ship is massive at 43 inches long and 12.5 inches tall. Separate from the build is this display stand featuring the information on the Venator-Class Star Destroyer, plus this printed 20th anniversary Clone Wars brick. And on the other side, the set's two exclusive minifigures, with the Clone Wars era Admiral Yularen on the right, and of course Phase 2 Captain Rex on the left. And it's been a decade since we've gotten this previous version. On the whole, I think the designers did a great job with this one, and I can't wait to see the official photos. Next, thanks to TalkBricks, we also got more info of the Star Wars Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack, which reminds me of this 501st set, as it will also retail for $29.99 and feature 215 pieces. Included in this set will be 3 classic Phase 2 Clone Troopers, as well as one of the Shock Troopers like we just got in the Coruscant Guard gunship. We'll also be getting 3 Super Battle Droids for the first time since 2015, plus 2 regular Battle Droids. For the clones, there's a build of a speeder that holds 2 minifigures, and another build for a defensive outpost. For the droids, there's a Stap Speeder, as well as an Octopatara Tri-Droid, which should be a cool addition. And this is definitely shaping up to be one of the best battle packs ever. Next, from the Young Jedi Adventures, we're also getting the Crimson Firehawk. This set will include 136 pieces and retail for $50. And for that price, I think it'll be a decent size. And thankfully, this set will also include Nubs, Nash, and RJ-83, which will complete the main cast. Next, in Sonic news, it turns out the January sets will include both Knuckles and Shadow. The first set is Knuckles Mech Battle and will retail for $35. While we've had a Mecha Knuckles and Knuckles Bot, it's unclear how the design will look, though I'm picturing something like the Marvel mechs we've gotten. And in addition to the awesome Knuckles minifigure that we saw in the Sonic Superstars trailer, we'll also be getting our first minifigure for Rouge, which is so exciting, and she's said to include a build for a glider, which I imagine will be like her wings. Next, a Shadow minifigure will be included in Shadow's Lab Escape, which will retail for $21. I'm wondering if the lab build will be like the one where Shadow is created, and this reminds me of similar small lab sets that we got from Jurassic World and Spider-Man. There'll also be a small build for a Rhinobot and Clucky. I'm so excited to be getting 3 new minifigures in relatively cheap sets, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Next, in Marvel news, in January we're getting Spider-Man's car, which will have 227 pieces and retail for $30. The build is said to be a recolored version of this Miles Morales Spider-Man car that we got in 2023, which I personally was a fan of. And just as that set came with a unique villain, this one is going to be coming with Venomized Green Goblin, and it's cool to be getting such a unique version. This set will also come with Spider-Man himself as well as Ghost Spider. Next up, we're also getting 7 new Harry Potter sets in March. First up, we've got Hagrid's Hut, An Unexpected Visit, with 896 pieces retailing for $75. It's been 5 years since this last version of the set, so I'm curious to see how they're going to update it. The new version will also include Hagrid, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and this time Draco, and a new molded figure for the dog Fang and the dragon Norbert. Next, for the first time, we're getting the the Hogwarts Owlry with 364 pieces, retailing for $45. It's great to be getting new expansions to Hogwarts, and I'm sure this one will come with plenty of owls. This set is said to include Harry Potter, Cho Chang, and Argus Filch. Next, we've got Boathouse Arrival at Hogwarts with 350 pieces, retailing for $38. Just as we saw in the movie, we're going to be getting the main structure as well as some boats, and it's great to be getting another new section. This set is set to include Harry Potter, Professor McGonagall, as well as 2 unknown Hogwarts students. Next up, we've got Forbidden Forest Magical Creatures with 172 pieces, retailing for $30. The build is said to include a forest build as well as a host of different animals, including the Hippogriff Buckbeak, and the set is set to include Ron and Hermione. Next, we've got the Flying Ford Anglia with 165 pieces, retailing for $15. And while it's the first time it's been available on its own, it is the 3rd time we've gotten it since the theme was rebooted. Included in this set, we've got Ron and Scabbers and Harry Potter and Hedwig. And speaking of which, we're also getting a Privet Drive sign with Hedwig set with 337 pieces, retailing for $20. This set will include the Privet Drive sign as well as a brick-built owl for Hedwig. And before you start thinking Hedwig might look like this, given the piece count, I think it'll look more like the Brickheads version. Finally, we're going to be getting a Sorting Hat set with 561 pieces, retailing for $100. This larger brick-built version was rumored in that survey from a while back, and it's rumored to include a sound brick and have a mouth and eyes that can move as well, which is super intriguing. And it seems 2024 Harry Potter is shaping up to be another magical wave. Next in Speed Champions news, we're getting 4 more sets on March 1st. Though sadly, the singles will now be $27 and the 2-pack $50. The first set will be the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. This 2024 update to the Mustang design looks awesome with its sinister looks, and I'm super excited to get an 8-wide Mustang in the line. Next, we're also getting the Audi S1 e-tron Quattro. This electric performance car has such a unique silhouette, so I can't wait to see how it looks in LEGO form. And the last we know is the 2-pack featuring the BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8. And I love the design of the front ends and the crazy color scheme, though I hope it doesn't mean a ton of stickers. And while we don't know what the final single car is going to be, I'm hoping it's another licensed car like the ones we've gotten from Fast and the Furious or James Bond. Next in LEGO Ideas news, there were 49 projects to qualify for the second 2023 review. With so many projects, this is certainly a massive round, but it's also a very interesting one because there are 5 projects based off of Taylor Swift and 4 of them being on the Lover House music video. And with so much interest, it almost feels like they have to pick that one. But in any case, I'm still holding out hope for some of my other favorites like the SpongeBob project or the ones from the Muppets. While we'll have to wait and see to find out until early 2024 for this round, we will get the results of the first 2023 review this fall. Next in LEGO Masters news, with the show premiering in just a few weeks, we finally got the reveal of the cast of 12 teams that will be competing. This looks like another fun group of builders, some of which I've actually met in person at conventions. And I can't wait to get to interview them as part of my preseason coverage on my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters, where every week we'll be breaking down the episodes with your favorite previous contestants. And if you want your chance to be on the show, they've opened up casting for season 5. And all of this just makes me even more excited for the season premiere on the 28th. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 2 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform this week. First up, we've got the Great Temple of Abu Simbel with Secret Treasure. This Egyptian temple was built by Ramses II. The designer did a nice job capturing this real-life temple with its authentic rocky structure and Egyptian details. But interestingly, this is also a bit of a scavenger hunt to find the hidden treasure. While I think this would make a fun set, we have seen many historical projects not be selected. And next, we've got the Modular Heritage Museum. The design for this corner modular is super unique with that curved wall. The interior is a nice small museum with artifacts of ordinary life, while the upper 2 floors are actually the Dogwood Bed and Breakfast, which is nice little details. While this building would certainly make a great addition to any LEGO city, we often see these modular projects don't seem to do well, but as always, we're gonna have to wait and see. So there you have it, another surprising week in LEGO news with some huge reveals. The UCS Venator looks really great, and I can't wait to see it built in person. Not to mention all the rumored sets coming from Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter, and Speed Champions sound awesome. And I'm so excited to get Knuckles and Shadow next year. But until then, I'll just have to watch this season of LEGO Masters. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me. And don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one!